when they say this scene is fun, we'll bring back respect that you ripped off. So bring back, the time has come. No more fucking praising you now. Revenge! Go get rich! You want respect! They fucking earn it! This is the only way for you to gain. This is the only way for you to get anything. Strike a match. This scene is burning. You want respect. Fucking earn it. Strike a match. This scene is burning. You want respect. Fucking earn it. You haven't heard what we said. Not to wasting my breath. You get no respect. You're so fucking done. You're so sick of the shit. Catch it on your tip. You want my respect.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Birds are chirping. Niggas walking their dogs. Watering their flowers. You would think that'd be the type of neighborhood that the face of first class himself would be accustomed to. However, what you may not know is that that may not be the case, because the neighborhood that I am a part of, it's a neighborhood which I run Smackdown. As we all know, this is a first class show, a sophistication, as long as my beautiful face is on your screen. Now, I want to get something off my chest, just due to the simple fact about what's going to happen within these next few days. And that is the Slammy Awards and the NXT Championship match against Matt Black. Now, Matt, you've been a thorn in my side for a while now, and trust and believe, you know this as well as I do, what happened to the last guy that was a thorn in my side. Let's just say he's no longer a part of ECW. He's no longer a thorn. The only thing associated with a thorn for him is just the thorn on the rose on the grave of his career. So, like I said to you before, Matt, you will live up to your name as the fallen one, not the elite one. No. That's giving you way too much credit, because the simple fact is, if it wasn't for me at WrestleMania 2 taking care of a little bit of personal business, you wouldn't be the NXT champion. That's for damn sure. But you will live up to your name as the fallen one once I'm done with you. Because, like I said, should you somehow, some way, find a way to quote-unquote win, you won't walk out of the Slammys with the NXT championship. And hell, if it means that you gotta break a few bones in the body, so be it. As long as you don't do your due diligence as a quote-unquote champion, you gotta prove once and for all that you are nothing but a placeholder to begin with. Hell, that's only if you win. Hell, quote-unquote win, I should say. Hell, we all know that WrestleMania, I had my mind set on ending Dick Lewis' career much rather than winning the NXT championship. I made my own WrestleMania moment that could never be taken away from me. A title that will never be given to anyone else. But a title that I will give you, Matt Black, is the title of former NXT champion by the time I'm done with you. And now everyone's probably thinking, oh, why are you just focusing on Matt Black? Don't you realize you have a match tonight on Smackdown? Now, I do realize this, but at the same time, I really don't give a damn. Because Justice Gable, you're nothing but a nothing, a nobody, a peon to the face of First Class, and hell, I would rather say I don't get paid by the hour, but I might have a little bit of fun in this match. It's been a while since the face of First Class actually enjoyed himself. Hell, call this the appetizer. Matt Black, you're going to be the entree when the Slammy Awards get here. Because face of First Class is finally going to take care of something that should have been taken care of a long time ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Smackdown here, the final Smackdown from Ohio here, coming out to you for the Slammys. And Detroit, I've got to ask you, what did you do to get rid of Alec Tanay this week?
Well, I think he was put on some other more important business. I had nothing to do with it, but he was put on some other more important business. That's why he's not here tonight.
You know, a recent study was sent out that did say that fans prefer the two-man commentary team here on El Dorado Championship Wrestling broadcast. So we're treating him to it here all week long as we prepare for the Slammy Awards, and kicking off with a night full of singles action here. Saw this man this week take down Sean Walsh in singles competition. Lewis Rivers gearing up for his NXT Championship match with Matt Black in just a few days' time.
Lewis Rivers riding an entire wave of momentum going into this. He is on fire. While Matt Black, not so much. Losing on NXT to Anthony Atomsk not that long ago.
Well, absolutely. Matt Black very much underestimated Anthony Adams. Anthony Adams actually, gloated a little bit about it on Twitter following that. He said, Matt Black, that's what you call a challenge. He said, if that's a challenge, the belt, you can go ahead and kiss you goodbye if you face me next. It seems like Anthony Adams is expecting Matt Black to get past Lewis Rivers, but Lewis Rivers is dangerous. He's about as dangerous and about as just treacherous as they come here in the ring. He'll take every advantage available to him, break every rule.
Is that money raining from the sky?
That is indeed money. He has an affinity for the dollar bills.
I might need to go collect some of this before the match starts.
Well, here comes Lewis Rivers' opponent, Justice Gable, who took a tough loss at the hands of Eric Silva earlier this week on a great opening match on NXT. Appears that Jimmy is not in his corner here tonight, but Gable, again, keeping his chin up. You see there his motto, never give up. I don't know, Lewis Rivers is really not the person I would be looking for a rebound victory on here. Coming off of that, you think it would be the other way around.
You think it would, but Justice Gable, he personifies never give up. He personifies the American spirit. But the athleticism right there, jumping over the top rope like it was nothing.
Definitely, we talked about on NXT the banged up ribs that he's been dealing with for over a week here. And, I guess he's trying to shrug it off as best he can.
He's trying to shake it off. He shows that nothing is affecting him. Look at the smug smile on Lewis Rivers. He always has that on 24/7.
There we go. Lewis quickly grabbing the headlock here.
And then look at the size advantage as well. Lewis Rivers, the bigger man, already has him under control.
Absolutely, Lewis Rivers, and despite his size, you've seen before in his matches in NXT, last year after his debut, he's very athletic for his size as well. Lewis Rivers getting back in the ring here, and oh! Big boot right to the chest there of Justice Gable.
Got him flush right in the face. Lewis Rivers trying to take advantage of the situation. Got him in the corner now. Oh, and there goes Gable trying to fight back.
They were able to put him down there with a nice belly to back suplex, with Lewis Rivers right back, catching him with the uppercut.
Yes, indeed, the flow right back in Lewis's favor. Boom, huge forearm.
Rivers looks very comfortable here. Again, just days before going up against Matt Black one-on-one for the title.
And like I said at the opening, he's looking super strong, while Matt Black has a lot to rethink in terms of what he's going to have to do going into the Slammys.
Justice Gable really impressing me here, keeping his composure. What a suplex!
And a huge German suplex by Justin Gable. Justin trying to get back into this, but Lewis Rivers having none of it. Huge knee. Signaling for the end from the second rope. What in the world was that? Lewis Rivers defying gravity, levitating Justice Gable far away from him, and able to retake the momentum.
Look at this. Rivers with the high angle belly to back suplex there.
Right after performing some sort of wizardry to make Justice Gable fly away from him. I don't even know what you could have called that.
Lining up here, going for a drop kick to the knee. Unable to get him, but quick kick to the midsection, and he's just making him float here again with this. Up and
the power.
Again, you talked about that earlier, the size differential here, and he's just really using all of his power to his offense, to his favor here. Oh!
Now Lewis Rivers going to the apron.
Taking his time here, and oh, there's a beautiful tope right across the back.
Justice Gable looked like he was trying to avoid it, but ended up eating it on his back instead. Cover now.
And a 2 count. Rivers, you got to really be careful here and not get too distracted, get too upset with the tenacity of Justice Gable. He definitely doesn't want to risk an upset here before the title match.
You can't underestimate him. That was Matt Black's problem going in with Anthony Adams. He underestimated him, and the guy steamrolled through him. Literally steamrolled through him like a bulldozer through an orphanage.
Oh, he made the champion really eat his words on NXT, and just like that, Justice Gable playing defense, but with a nice counter there, thinking on his feet. Lewis Rivers landing hard on that shoulder, and I think Justice Gable senses it here. He's going right for the arm.
The human body's not supposed to bend like that.
Oh, and then there's a kick right to the spine as well.
And then a huge clothesline. He's definitely trying to take advantage on the outside while he can.
You think it would be...
Didn't Matt Black say that Anthony Adams would get a title shot if he could beat him that night?
He did. That's what I was talking about as we came on air. Anthony Adams seems to believe that Matt Black's going to just bypass Lewis Rivers this weekend. And if I was Anthony Adams, I would be possibly studying up both of these guys, really.
If I was him, I'd be trying to insert myself in that title match, because you have to think, what if Matt Black loses? Does that mean his title shot is in vain?
That's a good question. That's what I've been questioning here ever since NXT this week. We could see a triple threat match possibly. We can see a Lewis Rivers, Anthony Adams match, or a number of combinations. Look at this. Lewis Rivers locking in this chancery.
Gable able to get a foot on the ropes back there. Great ring awareness.
Oh, that was the only thing that saved him there, Troy. He landed, he got that stretched his toe just barely across the bottom rope. Lewis Rivers has an affinity for the submission finishes. He loves making his opponent say "I quit," making them submit.
Oh, huge power bomb.
And right into a submission of his own.
Weird type of Boston Crab type deal right there.
It's not very often you see the Boston Crab applied where they put pressure on the thighs that way. It might just be the way he had him with that pin, but usually they lock the arms around the ankles and the shins there and apply the pressure that way. It's a very unique way of applying the hold, and still another kick out there.
Very smooth transition as well.
And he used the momentum of that kick out to roll it into the Boston Crab. And there's another roll up here. Justice Gable really trying for the win here. Oh, kick right to the midsection.
Kick to the ribs. Nothing pretty about that. Trying to find some way to put him away. Both of these men trying to look for the end game right here.
Second. Lewis Rivers. Oh wait, well we've seen him use this before. That's Dick Nicholas' old finishing maneuver, the floor of the hunt.
He hit it.
And with an ode to his bitter rival that put him on the map, using the former NXT champion's finishing maneuver once again here, and this time for a victory.
Absolutely. It was great back and forth action. Both of these men, Lewis Rivers with the upper hand, and then, like right over here with this tope, it looked like Gable was trying to get out of the way, and he just hit him across the back instead, making it a little bit harder with the damage, but still able to kick out. And then we see right here, Gable with that transition into that Boston Crab variation. He was able to power out. Like you said, it was Lewis Rivers using his old rival's finisher, Dick Nicholas's finisher, to put away Justice Gable tonight.
Most definitely was. Justice Gable, unlike the offense that he had versus Eric Silva on NXT, was just unable to really find the answer for Lewis Rivers here tonight.
Not a lot of people can find an answer. Matt Black is going to be able to find an answer to him at the Slammys.
We've seen other than Anthony Adams this week on NXT, Matt Black has had an answer for most of his opponents. In fact, he did pin Lewis Rivers last week in a tag team match, but Lewis Rivers is just as equally as crafty as he is.
Absolutely. There's a different dynamic when it comes to a tag team match. So you have one-on-one, you guys have nobody to rely on. So that's going to be a whole different dynamic. Oh, look at this. Lewis Rivers got the money. Oh, what is this? He just put a $100 bill in Justice Gable's mouth.
Backstage here of Pat Bastard getting prepared for his return to singles action after nearly a 2-year layoff, taking on McNastybones, a man who has been questioning his return thus far to ECW. And Buzz Manchild, the man who's the center of these questions, looks like he's continuing to add to the suspicions here.
Yes, indeed. And, I mean... Oh, wait a minute.
Dash looks like he's prepared. Wait a second. This is a completely different attitude from the typically laid-back Buzz Manchild. Very aggressive here towards Dash McNastybones.
Very aggressive.
I didn't have to
And
go
then
out
shouldered him off.
I didn't have to go out there, but I did. The reason why I say this is because regardless of whether I made my entrance on Raw or not, there was no way in hell that Jeremy McGlasson was going to beat Ryan Asriel. Jeremy, I don't know who the hell you think you are, but you got some type of notion that you're some type of hero for these people here in ECW. Let me get something straight for you, Jeremy. You're not a hero to anybody. These people, they don't owe you a damn thing. And you don't owe them anything either. You want to sit there and give me some type of lecture like you're some Mr. Self-Righteous, Mr. Man Against the World, Mr. Jeremy McGlasson with his mission ticket to take out Caleb Blair. And all you're doing is showing how much of a overconfident, martyr complex having jackass that you truly are. And when I came out there and I kicked your ass and then left you for Ryan Asriel to tear apart, that was more than just a message. That was a statement showing that time and time again, regardless of you opening your mouth or you competing or not, I'm always going to be better than you. I'm always going to kick your ass, and I'm always going to be the person still standing. And Ryan, you can sit there at the top of the pedestal with that ECW championship, but know one thing and one thing only. I created an easy path for you to hold that title. I created that pedestal for you and your manager to stand on. And honestly, when I stuck my hand out, I was expecting a thank you. But what did you do instead? No, you disrespected me and you punched me in the face. And I don't take disrespect lightly. I refuse to let anyone, regardless of who's the champion or not, do that to me. You've seen what I could do to other people, Ryan. And while, yes, you may be the Leviathan, you may be some type of destroyer, you haven't faced me one-on-one. And you have no idea what I could do to someone like you. So yeah, keep that belt nice and warm, because you're nothing more than a 7-foot placeholder. Just know that when you beat AJ Hawks at WrestleMania, I softened him up for you. I protected him through his entire ECW championship run. And I saved him just for you to tear apart. And that was just so I could see just exactly how much of a monster you are, Ryan. And just know this, I'm not impressed. Jeremy, this is not the end at all. You want to continue to run your mouth. You want to continue to disrespect me. Like everybody else here in ECW, you're going to learn to respect me. I'm going to be the hero that you all deserve. And like it or not, I'm here to stay. Welcome to the kingdom of Caleb.
Well, as you were saying there, Detroit, yeah, while this man-child is shoving right through Dash McNastybones, it looks like this, the demise of what was Still Good Inc. led to the rise of this new alliance. Maybe a little bit of backstory between Pat Bastard and Buzz Manchild that we are unaware of here. But that's the story that we're following, and speaking of which, again, at the heart of this controversy and mystery, being told that next week on NXT, Gabe Zane has been cleared, and he will be in the building, and I gotta think that he's gonna have to question his partner, or maybe former partner, Buzz Manchild, and it appears that maybe, I don't know, maybe Pat Bastard seems to be the man who took out Gabe Zane 1 week ago there.
Yes, it does. Gabe Zane medically cleared to come back, and you know, it's pretty much with anybody that gets put on the shelf, you know the first thing they have on their mind is revenge. Gabe Zane, the first thing he is going to do, be it by himself, with somebody else, what have you, he is going to be seeking him out, and he is going to come at him with everything he has. At least that's what I would do in this situation.
Well, I hope Gabe Zane has a plan at least, because Pat Bastard is no stranger to the ECW ring. I know newer fans to the ECW Network may not be familiar, but I mean, Pat Bastard used to roll with the likes of Jeremy McGlasson, Kyle Parks, Cameron Edwards. He was a member of the Order of Raw Power, so we're seeing a different side of Pat Bastard since he's returned. But he's been in the ring with some of the greatest of the old days of ECW.
He has. He's a very underrated talent. A lot of people tend to overlook, and they're like, "Who, Pat Bastard, who?" But he has been around since pretty much day one, and he is definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, look at this. Dash not wasting any time here. Neither is Pat Bastard. These two are throwing down already.
Going at it, both of these guys coming out of here like a house of pancakes, and Pat Bastard getting the better of the exchange here. The referee trying to get some control here.
We're gonna get to it here. Oh my goodness! Pat shoving him into the referee again. We need to get another referee down to the ring right away.
And the referee's down, and both of these guys just continuing to go at it.
Looks like we finally got one of our auxiliary referees from the back out here. Oh,
this match can finally be underway as that DDT happens from Pat.
What an explosive start to this match. And for two men who have never faced off in the ring, Pat Bastard's familiar with the brother of Dash McNastybones, but already a lot of just back and forth animosity between these two. Look at this Dash with a big wind up.
You feel like somebody must have skipped down on a bar tab or insulted somebody else's girlfriend, because these guys came at it like they were ready to kill each other.
Well, they said Dash McNastybones happened to be backstage at NXT last week, and really took to a little bit of interrogation of the whereabouts, the reason for Pat Bastard's return, and even shook his finger a little bit at Buzz Manchild. He seemed to believe that maybe that there was some kind of collusion going on. It was no coincidence, and I think that's the root of all of this. And look at this! Cranking on the arm here with this arm bar.
Oh my god. And as many of you know, the human body is not meant to bend that way. But a great escape right there by Dash.
Oh, and it's clipping the knee there with that chop block. Dash tried to return the favor, and oh my goodness, what a shot.
Good lord. Pat on top of things right now.
We saw a little bit of Pat Bastard's return to action when he cleaned up with Buzz Manchild last week. They put away Eric Silva and Bobby Mitchell, no thanks to the disagreements of those two. But again, we saw a little bit of what Pat Bastard's been able to bring back to the table, and there was one of his go-tos there in that match, these swift boxing punches.
And there goes Pat out to the apron. Dash trying to get some sort of, oh my god, trying to get some sort of momentum back there, and snapmares him back over the top rope. And then a big spinning European uppercut right there from the second. Cover now.
It seems like they're very well versed, very close so far in this matchup.
Absolutely. Both men not necessarily trying to get their footing, but trying to get the upper hand, if you will. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, throwing Dash out here into no man's land.
Something both of these men are all too familiar with, being out here
Wait a second.
on the outside of the ring.
Pat Bastard, what is he thinking? Oh my goodness!
Suicide dive straight through the middle rope.
Very unexpected offensive maneuver here.
Oh my goodness. But just like that, Dash back in control.
Now these two quickly breaking down here outside of the ring as well. Dash is just using that, maybe using Pat Bastard as a battering ram. I don't know. Barricade, though, weapon of choice.
Oh, Russian leg sweep right off the barricade there. Dash trying to bring this match back into the ring.
Wait a second. Pat looking for something here off the top rope. Maybe belly to belly here. Wait, oh no! Oh my! Counters it into a choke slam.
Incredible! What a move right there. Great ring awareness, great presence of mind to come back from that. And at the top, huge splash by Dash. Wait a minute. Dash putting the boots to Pat. That music's hitting. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. What's going on? And it's Buzz. Buzz is here. Buzz is here. And what is he doing out here? I'm not sure what his agenda is. But Dash, trying not to let it affect him, going right back to work on Pat. This is a chop block and gets kicked in the face.
And definitely the complexion of this match changing here quickly. Buzz Manchout again getting involved in this.
Man, what do we got going on here? And Pat in the corner trying to get out of there. Dash not letting him go, and he's looking on. He hasn't interjected himself in anything yet. And here we go. Dash McNastybones still trying to stay on top of the action here.
Maybe a nice shoulder block there from Pat Bastard going up to the second rope now.
Got something planned right here. He's pointing to him, signaling it's the end.
Oh! Middle rope DDT there, very unorthodox.
Nice cover.
And a quick kick up. Gets right back to the arm bar though. We've seen him working on the arm early in the match. Buzz Manchild approves the tactics ringside here. He's got a very intent look on his face here. I don't like him being out here. This is not look.
He's cheering him on.
Oh, look at this. Dash with a little bit more technical wrestling here with these escapes.
Very good escape right there by Dash. And then he gets socked in the face for his effort.
So we're looking for a butterfly suplex. And look at this! What in the world?
Beautiful escape right there by Pat. Incredible. Both of these men with a technical acumen that we haven't seen in a little bit. Oh. Nothing technical about this, though. These straight punches right to the face.
And Dash with a big haymaker right back into the fight.
This shows you how versatile these men are. Very good with the technical escapes, and then they're able to just go right back to brawling and beating each other up in an instant. Using the ropes there to rake the eyes of Dash. Oh, ooh. And then right into the Fujiwara armbar right there after the takedown. And there goes Patty signaling for it. He's telling him to get up. And he does get up and he puts a neck breaker on Pat. Excellent counter right there by McNastybones.
Wait a second, Dash now looking for that trailer hitch, that leg lock signature maneuver.
And it's sunk in. Wait a minute. Maybe not as well as we thought it was.
No, again, a little bit breaking out here. And right back to the boxing. Right back to the punches here. He's got spaghetti legs and down he goes.
Beautiful knockout blow right there. Or so we thought, because Dash gets right back up.
Yeah, this is a very adept Dash McNastybones that we were seeing here. Probably the best fight he's had in a while. And what a shot there off that counter.
Back and forth action, both men not willing to let it up. Something's got to give.
Pat Bastard going at high risk here from the top rope. Oh! Talk about a knockout blow. He hooks the leg.
Only a 2 count though. Dash able to stay in the match.
It definitely seems like this controversy, this only motivated Dash, maybe brought out the best in him.
Wait a second, now Dash to the top. Oh, misses that big splash. That's got him in the corner now. Swings him over. Huge neck breaker. And he hits it.
And that's the same neck breaker that we've seen him use on NXT. Look, he's just taking his time here.
He should be going for the pin.
Dash though, right back with that forearm shot, and again, he maybe should have went for the pin there, but instead, Dash is able to recover and fight back. Wait a second. Oh no.
Oh, and Pat back in control. He's gonna do it again.
2 in a row here, dropping him on the back of his head. He just folds him up, using that second rope for leverage there.
Very dangerous angle on that neck.
And Dash is still fighting here.
Like I said, both men not willing to give it up. Oh, wait a minute. Comes out of the powerbomb.
I think Dash might have been looking for what he calls the Dash dunk, that high angle flapjack style cutter, but Pat Bastard seemed to have it scouted there and right back on the offense, and still only a 2 count.
Yep. You need him in the face. Looks like we got some blood here. Dash has been busted open. Oh, wait a minute. Huge backbreaker right there. Dash got him up. He's got him playing for something. Oh, huge chop. Huge. Oh, look at this. Firing up now. It's huge chops to the head and the chest. Oh, and here we go again. That trailer hitch submission is locked in again. And just like before, though, Pat able to counter and get out of it. Same counter, too. You think that Dash would have had that scouted, but he didn't.
I think he may have been able to walk to hold him. Or look at this, go picking him up again.
And again, he gets countered. He counters out of it. Both of these men going counter for counter. Oh, huge knee to the face. A big clothesline. Wait a minute.
Now Pat Bastard, look at this, working on the arm again. Where he worked on those with those arm holds earlier, and now just stomping on the bend of the elbow there.
That's a way to put something out of socket. The body is not meant to bend like that. Dash up real quick. Oh, wait a minute. And another counter out of the butterfly suplex. Both of these men, great acumen for the counters. And then off into the corner right here, Pat telling him to suck it before he goes for that neck breaker for a third time. And hits it. That high-angled, dangerous neck breaker. And that could be it.
These two are putting on a hell of a spectacle here on Smackdown. Not expecting this out of either of these men. Dash with blood running down the forehead, just fighting with all of the heart and tenacity I've ever seen out of this man.
Both of these men going to war right now.
Looks like a Dash, a big suplex, and he floats over into a cover.
Very smooth into the cover right there. Getting only a 2 count though.
And look, going right back to the leg lock here again. Another trailer hitch attempt.
Got it locked in. It seems like he's got that scouted though, because he keeps being able to break out of it.
And look at that punch. It looks like maybe some of the blood got into the eyes. Oh, Dash again.
Dash has to figure out a new plan. His submissions keep getting countered, and he has to find another way to go at Pat. Ooh, huge splash right there. And you have to figure what Buzz Manchild is doing out there. There has to be some sort of end game to it. Because he's not just out here unless he's just scouting. And then back to the action in the ring. Both of these men still going counter for counter. And then Dash going back. Looks like he's going to be working on that arm once more. And another counter there by Dash.
And a neck breaker. A swinging neck breaker there of his own. Dash. Wait a second. Might be thinking that the Dash dunk has been countered before. He looks like he's got it locked here. Look at this with one arm. Oh, and that's it.
Hits it.
That's a move that he has put away the likes of AJ Hawks with before.
Yes, he has. That move can put anybody away.
Wait, we got a 2 count. A 2 count here. Wait. Oh, look at this. Buzz Manchild. He put the foot on the rope and the referee didn't see it.
All the referee saw was the foot on the ropes, but we all know what happened right here. Buzz Manchild making sure that Pat stays in the match. Dash arguing with it with the referee, trying to give him a colorful version of what happened, but to no avail. And eats nothing but canvas on that dive.
And that could have cost him here. Wait a second. Pat Bastard locking in a sleeper hold.
Oh, it could be night time right here. It could be. And hit. Oh, and he's fading. And he is out. The referee is calling for it. And right there with the assistance of Buzz Manchild, Pat Bastard able to get ahead of Dash McNastybones and put him to bed. You knew when he came out here that something had to give, and this all but confirms that these two are in some sort of cahoots with each other.
Absolutely, you gotta think that Dash McNastybones had this thing put away. He had the 2 count, was going on the 3 count there, and if it would have been for Buzz Manchild getting involved, just like he did when he hit that first diving headbutt.
Exactly. He hit that first diving headbutt, got him up, and tonight gets involved, puts the foot on the ropes, and makes it possible for Pat to come from behind, get that sleeper in, and put away Dash. Hey, wait a minute. Calling for Buzz to get in the ring, and they deposit Dash McNastybones out of it like a sack of shit. These two men obviously have some common ground, obviously working together.
I got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret or make me frown. I hit strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me. There are no strings on me.
You can take a swing at my ego. You can make a run for my crown. Even with an army of people, you ain't gonna take us down. You can aim your evil right at us. You can drop your bombs on the ground. Even if your stare makes me nervous, you ain't gonna take us down. There'll be no need for crying if darkness fills the skies. We'll go on forever like the phoenix. We will rise up from the ashes. This world is ours tonight. We'll go on forever like the phoenix. We will rise. We will rise. We will
Getting.
Wanted more Jay Krack? You got more Jay Krack. Coming to the Slammy itself, I will be hosting the motherfucking Slammys. That's right, me, Jay, will be hosting the Slammys. Mwah. Goodbye, kiddies. See you soon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the Slammy Awards are coming up this weekend here exclusively on the ECW Network and hosted by new ECW signee, Jay Krack. Very excited for all of that. We'll take a look at some of the matches scheduled here. We're going to get a full recap, of course, on the NXT side of things. Aster taking on Marcus Grant in the opening contest. We also have the Rage of the Scorpions taking on American Justice here in tag team action. The NXT Championship match, a very high regarded match. Matt Black, Lewis Rivers are going to go toe to toe for the championship again.
And then we have Steve McCarthy and Aether Atomsk for the ECW Intercontinental Championship. Two men going back and forth, and it's all coming to a head there at the Slammys.
And speaking of coming to a head, Riddilyn, who's in our main event tonight versus Tiger Baraki, takes on AJ Hawks. Yes, the tag team partners of past fame and success collide one more time, and this time for a shot at Ryan Asriel. And then in the main event, the ECW Tag Team Championships closing out the show, a rematch from WrestleMania. The Atomsk Galaxy gets another shot at the new champions, the Forever Young Bloods.
ECW. My name is Scott Adams. And I'm here for a fight. I am your latest signee. And I will take out the whole entire roster until I am the ECW World Heavyweight Champion. You will fear me.
Here we go, time for the semi-main event. I think we're on the same page here. Excited for this match, Detroit.
Yes, I am. Aster is a huge talent. A talent I happen to enjoy. And he's going one-on-one with that dirty, no-down thug, Ed Gambit, and I'm hoping that this young kid shuts him up.
You seem to be partial to not only Ed Gucci, but also to Ed Gambit. I don't know whether I agree with the claims here for Ed Gambit. Ed Gambit has really turned himself around since his NXT days, and has really just completely embraced the ECW fans here, and as a result, claimed the ECW Tag Team title.
You say that, but once a crook, always a crook. There's always crook tendencies in somebody that has been bad. I would know. I deal with bad people all the time. And Ed Gambit has it laying in there, still being a crook. Look at the smile on this kid's face.
Well, Aster is never short of confidence. I think that's why we don't hear from him very much. He usually lets his tag team partner Tiger do the talking, but he knows that he has the as some people have dubbed him, the Brawlic Aether. So he lets his power in the ring do all of the talking for him.
Absolutely, and then just like we said, here comes Ed Gambit, one half of the tag team champions.
And you gotta think, it's been almost 2 years since Ed Gambit has held an ECW championship in his hand. Just look at the difference in his attitude now, carrying one half of the tag team titles to the ring.
You feel like it would be with a bit more poise and properness, but he looks completely uninterested in being here right now.
Definitely seems very comfortable though, very calm and just together walking to the ring here.
Yeah, well, we'll see how calm he is when the little Atomsk gets in his face with that high-powered offense that he's so known for.
Very true, and I would say that usually Gambit seems to have a little bit of an experience advantage of late, but Aster came into NXT not long after Ed Gambit. Well, these two came in NXT and left NXT, departing from the main roster close to the same times in their careers.
That's very, very true. both of these guys have been in around the same time, so we're just going to have to see how that plays out.
Aster looking like he's ready to go here. And look at this. Show of respect here from both men.
Some sportsmanship. So that's always good to see. And here we go. Oh, referee going to need to break these two.
Oh, well, so much for the sportsmanship there. Maybe that was just...
See, I told you. And little Atomsk there tried to punch him and he socked the referee. He's got to be careful, otherwise he's going to risk a disqualification.
So let's go to the middle rope. Oh, Gambit able to get out of the way.
And I told you, Gambit's still got that mean streak in him. You're talking all about how he's embraced the fans and everything like that. And he went and he slapped this kid straight in his mouth.
Well, you got to think, too, that Gambit's tag team partner, Bishop, has one of the meanest streaks in current ECW. Maybe that's rubbing off on him a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. Bishop, if you were talking about a mean streak, that man personifies mean streak.
Oh.
Trying to go for some sort of cannonball, possibly a drop kick, and Gambit just shook him off. He's not shaking those punches off. Big European uppercut to cap it off. And speaking of European uppercuts, Gambit right there with a reverse European uppercut of his own. High action, high intensity early from both of these competitors. And Aster whipping on that tope back into the ring, and Gambit about to take advantage of it.
Gambit here. Oh! Nice uppercut there. Look, let's go for the pump handle now. Oh! Pump handle release suplex there.
Very unique version on the pump handle right there, and going for the cover. He's able to kick out it too.
So I'm going to ask you, Detroit, do you think that after a couple of losses to the Forever Youngbloods, that maybe the Atomsk Galaxy has learned their lesson, maybe taken notes, watched tape? Can they win at the Slammys here and become 3-time ECW Tag Team Champions?
It is definitely possible. I mean, you gotta think, Aster comes from a decent wrestling legacy right here with his brother Aether. Tiger's a student of the game. You have to figure they are doing something to prepare for this match, but time will tell if they're able to do it. And getting power bombed like that on the outside is not a way to come back and show that you're tag team championship material right there. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Ed Gambit not having to do anything. The laws of physics doing enough right there. Taking Aster way over him and him whipping on that Asai moonsault. You have to think that Gambit is scouting all of this, and Aster has to come at him with a new strategy and not be whipping these high-risk maneuvers, because that's going to cost him. Right now, in control right after that, and it hits that one-arm suplex right there.
Gambit trying to make the cover here, and Aster able to kick out again.
Aster needs to find some sort of offense right here that doesn't include whiffing on those high-risk maneuvers.
You can only do that so many times in any given match before it ends up inevitably costing you. Oh! And
see, right there, high-risk Pele kick, knocking him right on his ass.
Literally. And we've seen Gambit use that earlier this year, a new move added to his arsenal. It kind of looked like it, didn't it? I have to agree with you. I was not expecting that. You know, you have a point. Gambit.
The referee's saying it wasn't, but it looked like he hit him in the baby maker right there. But I guess not.
Aster, again, I don't know, he's taking his time here on the middle rope. It hasn't worked for him so far. And again,
these high-risk maneuvers haven't been his friend right there, and there he goes. Gambit able to get away from yet another one. This high-risk offense is not paying off for him tonight.
look at this, a big vertical suplex. There's the power. That's what he needs to stick to. That's working right there. That's got Gambit.
That's the thing about this kid. He does have that power supply for such a person that's so athletic. He does have that power streak, and that's what he needs to stick with.
You see there, he slingshotted through the middle rope and hit a signature spear, but Gambit able to kick out at 2.
Gambit, very, very resilient. And see, right here, he's slowing it down.
Oh, and
Going for this head slam. Look at that.
keeping it locked on, throwing him off by rolling him while locking it in tighter each time.
And his equilibrium is all sorts of thrown off right now.
Oh, and that time just driving the head into the mat. That cannot feel good. And Gambit's had neck issues in the past thanks to BTB and Thomas Benjamin. You know, several months off his career were shaved off. Wait a second. Oh, he's looking for like a belly to belly, but Gambit.
Belly to belly. And Gambit smacking the ears, throwing the equilibrium off and countering it.
Gambit looking frustrated here.
Not frustrated enough to gloat to the fans, though.
Well, those claps to the ears really stunned Aster. He was slow to get up from that.
Aster got something planned here, but it's all to no avail as he's dumped out of the ring. Aster almost finding himself outclassed here tonight. Needs to come up with something, and here we go. Big air raid crash on the ground there. Aster calling for something on the outside.
Oh, Gambit catches him there with a nice counter jawbreaker, though. Aster wisely going to take this thing back into the ring where it needs to be.
Yeah, there's no way he'll win a street fight with Ed Gambit. What is going? What? What did we just see there?
It looked like he caught himself on the ring post and he landed on his feet. Luckily, that was dangerous. Oh, wait a second! Oh, it was a springboard off the middle rope into an Atomsk cutter. He caught him literally out of nowhere with that one.
Didn't even see it coming.
In the blink of an eye, but Gambit kicked out. Look, he goes right back to the head. Smart move here.
Slowing stuff down right after defying the laws of physics. Master Adam is telling Albert Einstein to be damned here tonight.
I like how he grabs a hold of the foot there to keep that locked in, make sure that Gambit can't grab a hold of himself to break the pressure off of this. And wait, hold on. Speaking of which, looks like he's going to try to pound his way out. He does.
Punching the outside of the kneecap right there to get him to loosen the grip.
Oh, knife edge chop.
And up and over goes Atomsk again, cleverly holding on to the ropes this time. And there goes Gambit. What is he doing? He's playing to the crowd way too much.
Seen that from both of these men actually here tonight. Look at them really trying to win over this crowd here before the tag team main event. The Slammys. Oh!
Gambit staring deeply into his eyes before he gives him a jawbreaker.
Hot-shotting him right off the ropes. And look, Gambit might be willing to take this by a count out here.
No matter how you win, just it matters that you win. And Ed Gambit, yeah, looking for the count out. He'll be content with it.
Oh, wait a second. Aster paying him back with a hot shot of his own. And there's an O'Connor roll. 2. And it looks like he got him. Referee counted 3 there. That's it.
That's it. Got him with a quick roll up. Gambit too busy playing around, didn't even see it coming.
Well, that just adds to the interesting conversation here for the Slammys. Bishop lost to Tiger Baraki. in almost the same fashion. He got rolled up on a power move on Raw this week.
Absolutely, and then here tonight, the cockiness of Gambit gets him in trouble, and he gets rolled up trying to take a count-out victory.
He definitely danced too close to the ropes there after that hot shot to Aster, and again, Aster had no problem just paying him right back with it.
Absolutely, and then off of that hot shot with the roll-up.
And you can see it again here, look.
Definitely be shutting him up right here.
And I would like to think that Gambit probably could have reached the ropes there, but he was just so caught off guard by it. Look at Aster, all fired up here. A big singles victory for this kid.
Absolutely, and now both of the Atomsk Galaxy riding a huge wave of momentum going into the Slammys. And looks like the forever... Wait a minute.
Gambit not happy about the outcome of this match. Oh.
Still sticking his hand out.
The story continues to get more and more interesting here. I think we're going to see an absolutely fantastic main event at the Slammys.
I think so too. But the Forever Youngbloods needed to come up with something here. Both men losing in singles action. Both men need to come up with something.
You didn't have to come out there, huh? But you did anyways. You made it viably clear. Crystal clear. Exactly what it was you intended to do. See, calling me a man with a martyr complex, it's like the pot calling the kettle black, Caleb. Look at you. Look at you. Making excuses. Listen, now I understand I'm not one to skip the excuse train for things that I've done, but let me throw something right back at you. You said the ECW universe doesn't owe me a thing. That's true. But then you said I don't owe them anything. And let me tell you, I've got plenty I owe to those people. I've got plenty to the people that pay every night to come watch us perform live. Those are the people that pay your bills, and those are the people that pay my bills. And let me tell you something, don't ever say that I or you or anyone else doesn't owe them shit, because we owe them the fucking world. And it's up to us to give them what they paid for, and that's a grand old time in the squared circle. Now here's the thing, Caleb. It's obviously apparent that me and you are far from done. It's obviously apparent that you still want to step on my toes, so therefore, come forth, step on my toes. Then I'm going to spit in your face, and I'm going to beat your ass. And now, you seem to think that you got what it takes to beat Ryan Azrael. And let me tell you something. You know how many times Ryan Azrael has almost ended my career like that? Multiple times. I'm talking maybe, how many matches have I had with him now since year one? About 9 million. Divide that by 2. Yeah, that's about how many times that man's ended my career. Ryan Azrael is a monster. And I've been one of the only people to keep up with him. Not very many people can keep up with him, because even though he's big, He ain't slow. That man will destroy you. And I don't care who you fought in the past, whether it be Ray Geddes or, some other Joe Blow from whatever place. But I tell you this much, you ain't keeping up with Ryan Azrael. Shit, you hardly have a time keeping up with me. But regardless, Caleb, keep running your mouth, see where that gets you. Because I'm going to be honest with you. It ain't going to end very well at all.
As we're getting ready for our main event here, Tiger Baraki will be taking on Riddilyn. Look at this. So he's still trying to earn the respect of Bishop after beating him on Raw this week. Bishop refused the handshake on Raw.
And he's refusing the handshake right now, walking right past him.
Well, Detroit, do you think that Bishop disrespecting Tiger Baraki again here is going to maybe get into the champion's head, or the ex-champion's head, excuse me?
Well, it's going to get in his head, and it's going to make him more aggressive. He is seeking out the respect of Bishop, and if Bishop won't respect him on his own, he's going to get him to respect him by force.
We saw the respect given before and after the match there by Ed Gambit, even if it was a little reluctant after the match. But again, Bishop with his attitude that we mentioned, his mean streak, he just refuses to shake the hand of just about any man, I would like to believe here.
Pretty much. He is not one for making friends here. He is about business, and right now, him and Gambit have those belts, and the business is defending them. So he's not looking to make friends with the challengers by any means.
You mentioned challengers. That's a perfect segue for the opponent of Tiger Baraki here. A very, very interesting asterisk next to this match. Tiger Baraki debuted at the Slammy Awards last year with a victory over this man. A man who was vying to become the sole #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yes, he is, and how time flies, but how things stay the same. Right now, we have almost a time machine match right here. Riddilyn and Tiger Baraki, and we already know the story of Riddilyn. Betrayed by his mentor, AJ Hawks, cast aside by his mentor, pretty much left in the desert to die, so to speak. And now he is back, and back with a purpose. He is looking to upserve AJ Hawks and be the new #1 contender, and finally put AJ Hawks out of the title picture.
Well, I was going to ask you, would you think that Riddilyn is in the shadow of AJ Hawks? But, I think what we've seen when Riddilyn returned last year in time for the Royal Rumble to challenge AJ Hawks, and now what we've seen at the beginning of this year, costing AJ Hawks the title on Raw this year already one time, Riddilyn is wanting to prove a message here to Hawks that he will not go into the night so quietly.
No, and if he was in the shadow, he is definitely trying to burst out of it like the phoenix from the ashes. He doesn't want to be compared to AJ Hawks. He doesn't want to be reminded that he was brought in by AJ. Literally anything about AJ makes him sick.
Absolutely, that might be why we keep
that he is out on his own, and he can win on his own merit.
And that's very, very astute point there, and that might be why we keep seeing this evolution in the appearance of Riddilyn. We've seen you said striking way, wanting to look as different, act as different, wrestle differently, just be nothing like his his mentor, the man who brought him to the dance. There's a nice clean break here already from these two, and also not to mention that Riddilyn has really put on some muscle weight here in the recent months.
Yeah, he is looking like a jacked up Mortal Kombat character right now. Will definitely not give you a comparison to AJ, but right there, he's almost a little homage right there. The little vibrations kick. We've seen AJ use that from time to time. That might just be sending a message. And then a huge back suplex right there on the Tiger. And Riddilyn having the height and weight advantage. Tiger, one of our smaller competitors here in ECW, will have to play a factor into this match and see what the power game holds for Riddilyn.
Absolutely. Tiger Baraki, he makes up for his size with some of the most vicious strikes and submissions in ECW. Riddilyn, though, Riddilyn is not a stranger to either of those realms either. Riddilyn, we've seen use a very high-level rear naked choke to put away opponents in the past. And oh, look at that! Riddilyn
throwing caution to the wind and dropping that knee to the outside. Oh my God! Showing a little bit of the athleticism right there. And then right there, the power game wheelbarrow suplex dumping Tiger on the outside. Riddilyn, one of those guys that's able to put speed and power together, and look at that. Beautiful acai moonsault right there to the outside, taking down Tiger. Almost an Arabian moonsault, if you will. Telling Tiger to get up here. Gonna continue this high-risk offense. Springboard. Oh, but misses the drop kick. Tiger trying to take advantage of that.
Tiger, now look at this! Oh! Got him with a nice double, almost like a inverted butterfly suplex there.
Yeah, almost that arm and wrist clutch right there before the release.
Tiger here. Oh, nice standing C4.
Amazing right there, the power. Oh, wait, look at this.
Oh, he grabs the leg.
Oh my God. Knee and armbar right there by Tiger Baraki.
Riddilyn had to get out of that. That was very dangerous.
And Riddilyn, you have to think maybe he has an answer. Oh, wait a minute, cover right now. Kick out at one. He might have an answer for Tiger's submission offense. AJ Hawks being also a standout submission wrestler.
Absolutely, and you got to think that Riddilyn doesn't want to make the same mistake that he made a year ago when he was knocked nearly unconscious by a head kick from Tiger Baraki.
He kicked his dome into outer space, and he's definitely going to be watching for those kicks because with time, Tiger has gotten way more deadly with those submissions and those strikes. I hear he can kick through cinder blocks like with ease, and he's able to kick through walls.
Riddilyn there.
So, imagine what happens when a human body connects with that.
Riddilyn there with a nice combination and to the middle rope here. Oh! Diving DDT.
Boy, that diving DDT right there.
Riddilyn is a master of unorthodox offense. You never know what angle this man's going to hit you from.
Absolutely. I have seen him do some of the weirdest things in that ring, but he gets the job done with it.
Yeah, I was going to add to that. Maybe he hits you with something weird and unexpected, but you can't question the effectiveness of it. Oh, and look at that.
But right there, it looked like he was going for an enziguri, able to transition it into a head scissors.
And Riddilyn very comfortable here from the top rope, taking his time. Thinking here, he's got Tiger Baraki.
Get up.
Oh! Diving heel kick.
Yeah, from the top. Definitely not something you'll see every day.
And again, up from the opposite turnbuckle. Tiger Baraki is looking a little worse for wear in this matchup.
Riddilyn, like you said, he doesn't want to repeat the mistakes of a year ago, throwing all caution to the wind right there.
Tumbleweed, looked like he didn't get all of it, but it was enough to get the job done.
Absolutely, and there's a huge punch followed by another.
A series of haymakers, and wait a second, pulling him off the ropes, a big suplex.
Riddilyn in firm control.
To the top rope a third time here. And there's a shooting star press. Vintage Riddilyn here.
But only a 2 count. A beautiful shooting star press. Up going for the cover again, not letting him breathe. See, trying to do things that catch people off guard. Like, nobody goes for a second cover after that. Not everybody's expecting it. Trying to keep him, wear him down more by making him kick out frequently.
Most definitely is, and again, you gotta think, Riddilyn, we talked about how he's bulked up here recently. You don't see a lot of men his size hitting something like a shooting star press these days.
No, you do not. That is a lot of man coming down on you. And like I said, Tiger, one of the smaller competitors here in ECW.
But wait a second. Oh, Tiger with a flying knee from the top rope.
Almost Bruce Lee style, coming off the top rope, connecting with that knee. Both men strikes on point tonight. Oh, look at that.
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely, he's going for almost like a pump handle suplex there, or an exploder, and Riddilyn was able to hop over into a DDT. Oh, there's a tope as he was trying to pull himself up on the ropes.
Came down on all his weight, down on the chest and the head of Tiger Baraki right there.
And Riddilyn now. Well,
out to the ring like a sack of shit. Riddilyn thinking something.
He's feeling crazy here. He's feeling very crazy in the big Suicida.
Hey, Suicida. Over the top. Riddilyn all sorts of fired up right now.
Again, he's in firm control. I mean, this has been a hell of a main event, but it's been Riddilyn's main event up to this point. Oh, and again!
Through the middle rope this time, a Suicida. Riddilyn is out for vengeance.
He definitely wants to prove. He wants to prove that he is championship and world championship material here. Oh, but he misses the drop kick again.
Going to the well one too many times with that drop kick. Tiger able to take advantage.
Rocky with the arm wringer. Oh.
Riddilyn kicking him right off.
It's going to be here. Oh, spikes him with the DDT.
Almost bending the time matrix there. Slow motion DDT, still just as effective.
Into the turnbuckle. Oh. Plants him with authority. Riddilyn here. Beautiful moonsault.
Riddilyn with that unorthodox offense right there. But hits so fluid.
Again, I mean, Tiger Baraki, it's like he has no idea what to expect next. Riddilyn, the power move, followed by that. Oh, wait, there's a code breaker.
Trying to crack the code of Riddilyn right there. But look at this, trying to gather energy from the vent. Riddilyn right back up. Like it had no effect, and he's going right back to him.
Firing on all cylinders here. Nice outside press and kick there.
Riddilyn on fire.
Off the ropes. Oh!
Huge gutbuster. And with the height of Riddilyn, he was suspended in air for a long time.
And that was with one arm dropping him. And Riddilyn from the top with that corkscrew senton.
What in the world? just twisting his body in midair like that.
Tiger Baraki is in a very bad place here. Like, oh, he popped him over there. He's going to give him a pop-up powerbomb. But he's going for the Drifter's Clash.
And it's hit.
And that's it. That is most definitely it. And if he hits AJ Hawks with that this weekend, we have a new #1 contender. And it won't be AJ Hawks.
No, it will not. Riddilyn almost stifling Tiger Baraki and the Atomsk Galaxy's momentum going into the Slammys by getting his own momentum instead. Almost straight running through Tiger Baraki tonight.
We've seen Riddilyn a little bit up and down since returning. You know, he hasn't been hot or cold. He's been right in the middle. But this is a huge step forward for this man.
Absolutely. If he was in the middle, you wouldn't be able to tell anymore because he was red hot. Look at that. That tope suicida straight over the top right there. And then catching Tiger in mid-air for that Drifter's Clash. That was it. Cancel Christmas or whatever you believe in there, Tiger, because that's a 3 count.
Riddilyn looking at the Slammy Awards 2 in just a couple days, and he's not going to look for another walk. He wants to walk out of the Slammys this year with a very big victory that he can be proud of.
Absolutely. Trying to, like I said, make his own path right there.
Wait a second, whoa, that's AJ Hawks! AJ Hawks is here!
And he knocks Tiger out too! AJ Hawks letting loose on both of these guys.
So Riddilyn trying to gather himself outside of the ring. That shot caught him off guard. AJ really blindsided him there.
AJ Hawks making it all about him. Wait a minute.
Boy, this is shades of what we've seen last week on SmackDown. AJ Hawks really took to Riddilyn after they both were counted out of their match. And oh no, not from across the, oh my god.
Right into the steps, and he's out.
And he's like, what?
AJ Hawks laying face to both men tonight.
Now AJ Hawks has got a microphone. Riddilyn's still laid out from that shot.
It's dangerous when that man has a live microphone. Riddilyn, you see what I did to you. You see what I did to Tiger tonight. The Slammys will be no different. Superstar of the year. That's what I was last year. That's what I was this year when I had that belt. It was taken from me, and now you want to take away my redemption at the Slammys. And I tell you what, as prone as you are, tonight is how you will be at the Slammys. Because I will be the victor of this match, and I will finally put the nail in the coffin that I should have put in years ago, forever ago, before you even came to ECW. When you were in ECW, in the Extinction event, I should have put the nail in the coffin a long time ago. Next time, at the Slammys, Riddilyn, I bury you. I bury you forever.
Wow, a death warrant issued for Riddilyn by AJ Hawks. He means business.
Absolutely, AJ Hawks, telling him he's gonna put the nail in the coffin. He's gonna bury him. He is going to eliminate Riddilyn at the Slammys.
Well, folks, that is all we have for you tonight. We will see you in a couple days' time at the Slammy Awards. Thanks for watching tonight. For Detroit, this is Brian Cole. Have a great night.